having a great con so far. It's about to get even better. A lot of Karen Gillan fans in the house! It's going to be a really, really awesome panel. Thank you for being here. Thanks for waiting in line and being a part of Toronto Comic Con. My name is Teddy Wilson. I'm one of the hosts of Inner Space. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. I make that joke every time. I love doing conventions, as we all do at Inner Space, and these panels are definitely a highlight. I know they are for you as well. So we're gonna get started and get right into it. Toronto Comic Con is all about you guys, so please get your questions for Karen ready. I'll ask her a few off the top, but then it's all about you. So we'll just get your hands up, and we'll try to get to as many of them as we can. Are you ready to get started? Are you excited? I'm excited too. So I'm so stoked to bring out your guest. You might know her from a lot of different roles. Oculus, recent awesome horror film, the great series Selfie, and the list of her credits goes on and on. But it's possible that you're also in love with her because of two roles in particular, Amy Pond in Doctor Who, and Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy. Please welcome the awesome Karen Gillan! Yeah! Give it down! That's yours. Hey, Karen.
Oh, hi. Toronto, I made it.
You made it!
I'm happy to have made it.
Oh, and you were shooting until, we saw your tweets, you shoot till 5 a.m. on Friday,
I
right?
don't remember, it was a blur, and I was dressed as a Puritan, and I was really confused. I was like, where am I?
Did you change out of the Salem witch trial costume before you got on the plane?
Oh, no, I mean, I did, but I wish I didn't. But I definitely, they put dirt in our fingernails and everything to make it authentic, and I definitely had really weird, dirty hands. I was like, ugh.
Well, thank you for being here. Do you love coming out to the conventions? Because obviously, especially now, you've got so many different roles that people want to meet you for. I guess initially it was probably all Doctor Who, but now there's Guardians and Oculus and so much else. So is it neat as time has gone on?
Yeah, it's really cool. I feel like it's expanding, and I'm getting to do other things that people appreciate at these conventions, and that always makes me really happy. But I'm glad to see there's still lots of Whovians. It's still going strong.
So what are your, before we open it up to the floor, now that you're a few years past your time on Doctor Who, obviously you were in Matt Smith's last episode. How heartbreaking was that cameo? Oh, it was amazing.
It broke my heart.
Time of the Doctor. Do you have a different perspective on the series now that it's been a few years since you've been an active part of it?
I mean, I guess I just get to watch as a fan now, like everybody else. And the cool thing is I don't know what's going to happen, so that's good.
Right.
But also I just get really nostalgic and sad that I'm not on the TARDIS anymore. It's really hard to watch. I can't do it.
It's probably how a companion would actually feel in real life, right?
Yeah, that's the reality of it. Like, who's this new girl that you're running around time and space with?
Have you been keeping up with it, with now Peter Capaldi as the Doctor?
Yeah, I was really intrigued to see what Capaldi was like in the role. I'm glad to see that there's still a Scottish representative upon the TARDIS. Still going strong. And yeah, I love his relationship with Jenna. I think that it's really cool. And it's a new, interesting dynamic for the whole show.
It's amazing. And before we open it up to the floor to questions, Amy Pond and Nebula, would they be chums in real life? Would they get on? Would they be mortal enemies? How would they do in real life?
I would love to think that they'd get on, but I just don't think they would. I think they'd hate each other. Nebula would be all moody with her cybernetic arm. I don't know. And Amy's more of a good guy.
She's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Toronto Comic Con is all about you, so let's get to some of your questions.
There's an Elvis in the audience.
This is Midnight Elvis from London, Ontario.
I love it.
Elvis, do you want the first question?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Elvis.
Oh, an Elvis star!
Oh,
Wow!
thank you. Thank you, Elvis.
Obviously, when you think Canada, you think Elvis, right?
Yeah. I was hoping to meet Elvis when I was here, and it happened.
First question. That's awesome. What about you in the front? Hello.
Have you found a source that I haven't heard yet?
Oh my God, you're very Scottish. That's exciting. I haven't found a source. I mean, my source is the conventions now because everybody keeps giving me I Am Brew, which is amazing. Oh no, people did. It's all good. I have a lot of E numbers in my system right now.
And you've got a TARDIS. Do you want to hold that up for everybody to see?
Whoa! Oh yeah,
Cool.
I will.
My question is going from Amy to Nebula. Nebula is so physical. What did they tell you to have to train for that?
So just for the folks in the back, the question was about the physical training for Nebula.
I had to train for 4 months prior to shooting Guardians of the Galaxy, and I had to work out 4 times a week, which I've never done before. So that was a bit of a shock to the system, with this like amazing trainer called Duffy, who worked with Chris Pratt for his physical transformation as well.
Really?
Yes, we worked with the same guy, and I was like, whoa, Chris Pratt saw results from that. I didn't really make it that far. But yeah, and then for the actual fight sequence in Guardians, I had to learn that every day that I wasn't shooting, and then I practiced with Zoe Saldana, who it took about 4 days for her to learn the routine, and it took like 2 months for me to learn it. Because she's really good physically, because she was a ballerina and she's done all the sci-fi movies before.
Right. And so obviously you have stunt doubles too, but did James Gunn try to get you in as much as possible in terms of the
Oh
fight?
yeah, whenever you're shooting a fight sequence in anything, they want to use the real actors as much as possible, because then they can use as many shots as they want. But luckily for me, I was quite disguised, and my fighting double had all of the same sort of makeup on, so we got to use a lot of her stuff. She made me look really cool.
That's awesome. Let's stay in the front for one more. Tom Baker's car. Hello.
Hi.
I really like you to talk to you.
Thanks.
And I want to see that you have a chance to meet with the partner and what was your fondest scene? Last comment on that same question. What was the difference in so what was the difference in both?
The dirtiest, did you just say?
This is a PG panel.
What do you mean?
Oh, so funny joking around on set. Got it.
Oh, like a funny scene. Oh, I'm trying to think. I mean, there was one with me and Matt, but Arthur wasn't in it, unfortunately. Sorry, Arthur. It was in The Beast Below when we were in the whale's tongue. And me and Matt spent the entire day in this sort of like goopy substance with real cabbage in it. And oh my god, and we were soaked all day. We had to go down the slides to sort of slide into the shot. And it was like being at a theme park or something. But then after like 2 hours in the goop, we were like, ugh, we're in cabbage. So that was pretty weird. And funny, there were lots of jokes that day.
Did it make shooting the show a lot easier that you did? I mean, all 3 of you have talked about the chemistry you had behind the scenes. Did that make shooting the show even more fun? And do you think that's part of why the trio worked so well for us as fans on camera? Because we were seeing chemistry that you actually had in real life?
I've got to be honest, like, our relationships on screen were pretty much the same as they were off screen. I mean, I'm not married to Arthur. But I mean, like, it's just the whole banter, and I mean, it was even more ridiculous in real life. We had to, like, tone it down for the show, if anything. Like, the directors would just scream at us, like, remember to stay in character, and we were like, oh my god, we're, like, working right now, I forgot. So it was just so much fun, and, you know, we worked a lot of hours, like 6 days a week a lot of the time, so we had to like find a way of keeping our energy up all the time, and that was kind of subconsciously, I think, what we were doing to just sort of like keep morale up.
Cool. Other one from the floor, let's maybe go, we'll go right